Hello everyone, and thank you for visiting this quick video tutorial. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Historical Abstracts with Full Text database hosted by EBSCO. This database has over 3,100 journals in many different languages, and it's very well vetted and has a lot of great resources. One other amazing thing about this particular database is that almost all of the articles feature full text. That means when you're searching, it will search the entire text instead of just searching titles and metadata. This can be really useful for doing research, and when combined with some advanced searching capabilities, it can create some very potent searches, and you can get great results very quickly and efficiently. To start, if you just have a basic question, the basic search page might suffice for you. Luckily, with EBSCO hosting this, you get their usual suite of search options and the like. One thing to note is, regardless of whether you're doing a basic search or an advanced search on this, the search options page down here will stay exactly the same. That way, regardless of whether you're doing a basic or you're using more advanced search options, this stuff will all be the same. So once you get used to it one time, you can use it anywhere on this database for searching. These include different limiters such as search modes, for especially useful here. If you want to use a Boolean phrase, you can do it right here in the basic search bar, as opposed to the advanced search where they have 3 different search bars and you can choose Boolean operators all the way up in here. For basic search, it's very useful. You can also, depending on what kind of results you want to get, you can use other modes such as finding all search terms, any of your search terms, etc. You can limit your results with some of these handy limiters, such as full text. Since this database does have mainly articles in full text, you can do that if you really want to be searching with the full text articles in mind. You can search limiting by usual things that a lot of these academic databases feature, such as publishing date, types, languages, document types, etc. So these things can really help you narrow down your search, and I find it especially helpful if you're doing a basic search because there's only the one search bar and there isn't a lot of capabilities within that. The search options for a basic search can really help you hone it without having to go into, the advanced search mode if that's not what you're looking for. However, since this is based for upper level, graduate level history students, I imagine that most people will be doing the advanced search. Luckily, here you get a lot more capabilities from the combination of 3 different search bars. You can use Boolean operators here on the left-hand side, and on the right, for each different search bar, you can use a different field. This is really nice when you're looking for something specific, and if you don't know, for example, if you don't know the whole title, but you know some other things, you can, in the top one, put in what you know of the title, and then you can do, let's say you know part of the company that produced it and one of the subject terms. So by doing that, you can search for all of these different things, and the search will know how to differentiate them and can search in the proper areas. Versus if you try to do it in basic search, because there's only one search bar and it doesn't have those same field options, that makes it a lot more difficult. Some other things that you can do in either basic search or advanced search are a lot of the standard database symbols and endings, such as wildcards, truncations, and things like that you can use. As an example, truncation, by using an asterisk at the end of a word, you can search all words that have the root, and then the asterisk can fill in many different options. This can be useful depending on what you want to do. Between the Boolean operators and field, I think they have a lot of really great capabilities. Something that is also very useful, in particular with historical abstracts with full text, is the search history option. That way, when you're doing a project and you're searching many different things, you can save all of the information right here in case you want to go back. You can always clear the search and clear the history if you want. You can create alerts for certain things. If you do a search, you can create an alert so that way it can update it as you go through time. So if you're doing a project, it can help in certain ways with that. You can also reset the limiters here, which is useful. And yes, those are some of the basic and even some of the more intermediate and advanced options that you have with historical abstracts with full text, hosted by EBSCO. Thanks for listening, and if you have any questions, please comment down below.